outside. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Helpful.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Matos calls it in, and there's one away. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's gone! Grand slam!
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
2 outs, bases full. Digging in, Luis Vasquez.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come.
Line and a base hitting to right. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now that sets up a...
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. This could end it. Out to short, Alvarez. On to first, ball game. And the Braves win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Mills was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like
what up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that 1st and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. Got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a lisp like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling. Something about it, he knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been planning on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they Spitfire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah. Coast. Haha, swanky.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life, hard times like yeah, Nazareth, I'm f***ed up, homie, you f***ed up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright,
We gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, do you hear me, do you feel me, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, do you hear me, do you feel me, we gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, now let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. Where pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my faces all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright,
We gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, do you hear me, do you feel me, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, do you hear me, do you feel me, we gon' be alright.
What you want, you a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal, I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero, thinking of my partner. Put the candy, painting on a Rico, digging in my pocket. In a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Pick back and chat. For y'all, I rap, I'm black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. And you know, we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up high, I cross my heart and hold you. Loving me is complicated, too afraid of life changes. I'm alright in your favor, dark nights in my prayers.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark, and we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's St. Louis going up against Miami. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Satchel Paige. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
Ramirez sprinting for this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Chase Utley will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander makes the catch, inning over. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And our pitcher tonight, Satchel Paige. What's the scouting report on him?
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz brings it in, and there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Crow Armstrong should have it. And a couple of quick outs. Anthony Santander at the plate. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. You remember it? Be honest. You remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one. My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with it. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Appier.
Kevin Appier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong, man.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires to first. That completes the strike. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, O'Neal Cruz. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Cruz around second, on his way to third. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010. Bounce to the right. Fielder. The tag, and he's out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And that'll get down for a hit. And out to a board. Alex Gordon digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Drops into the glove. And that's back inside Fenway Park. And now here is Prince Fielder. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
In the dirt, and the count 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. Cruz going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Headed towards the corner. and that is a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, center field. Makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. And that's down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Line drive. Come on.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Alonso in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Check swing and he went. That's strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that.
Fires to second for 1, and that's 2. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Kyle Higashioka. Page back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Evan Carter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive to short and caught. Barry Larkin now at the plate.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground, Larkin. Tosses to first. Larkin gone to the play. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Cruz in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
He steps on the bag, and he is thrown. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. One on the gun, swing and a miss. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there.
Tatis runs. Strike in there. You got to throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss there.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Utley snags it. Runner tags at second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. So up next, Prince Fielder. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fielder, the runner at first with two gone. Check swing, he held up, and it's 2-1.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
3-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs.
No, that's in.
On the ground to first. Harper takes it to the bag. They limit the damage. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Next pitch is outside.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save, and the tying run is now in scoring position. Zips it across. 1 away here in the 5th. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. So digging in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. The tag, save. He scores on a wild pitch. 1 down, base is empty. That one to first. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Piazza stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Outside
Ball.
low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these guys
0-1.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Check swing, no appeal. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Page winds and fires. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Barry Larkin. Grounded out his first time. Line drive, base hit. And that gives Fernando Tatis Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out. Back to the top of the lineup, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Down to first, but he's safe.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Page checks over to first, and he's back. Satchel kicks and delivers. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cruz running hard to get it, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, Tim Raines. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Okay, swing
Zero balls, 1
now.
strike.
He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Struck him out looking. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. Ramirez. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So 2 down now, and here is Chase Utley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Page back to work. That one fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong puts it away for the out. Now here is Anthony Santander. Swings through that one. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. One gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th. And now the right fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Ersig, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. And a good eye there.
Inside. Ball.
Strikes him out with 101. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's grounded out a couple of times. That clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
0-2.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Crow Armstrong now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one at triple digits.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That just misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich.
Tell me why you play your games, why you play your games, why you play your games. See, there's this dame that I met on the train, and I never complain, but I sure think my game.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Usually I don't care, I'm chasing money and fame.
The pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Yelich checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And he hits a ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Carter in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault it.
Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Barry Larkin, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next one off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. Fought off foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And the inning is over. ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Barry Larkin. Just missed. So 2 balls and no strikes.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And a quick out, number 1. Alex Gordon getting ready to hit. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1.
Strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And just misses with that one.
Well, he's not
1
afraid
ball, 2
to
strikes.
fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Sneaks through, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and
outside.
even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile. Like that.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Teoscar Hernandez. Big spot for him here. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses. And now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Count is full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Tim Raines.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
1-0.
2 outs. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-2. The count.
Just misses.
That's the ball.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kopech deals. A little bit low. And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Tatis squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. they turn to their closer, Eric Gagne.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Outside, and that is ball one. And another ball. Hard liner. Makes the catch for the out.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Ramirez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And downstairs. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Check swing, called strike.
You got a full count.
Right side, hard hit. Harper steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Now a chance for Anthony Santander. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
And now the count is even. That one missed. Got him swinging. Back here at Fenway Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And down low strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Ground ball right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
It gets down, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And there are 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. There's the strike. With the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the 9th. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity.
That's to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now a snap throw down to third.
1-0.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2-1's the count.
Ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. Back here at Fenway, bottom 9, and now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Gagne back to work. And that skips in the dirt. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. And that's in the dirt. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 3. And he caught it behind his back. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Back here in Boston, on to extra innings. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. And there's a strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing. Eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And delivers outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. In the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the go-ahead run is scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. Ball 1 there.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it bangs off the monster. Here comes Larkin. He crosses the plate and he scores. And they lead it in the 10th. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Alonso. Outfield deep here, tried to prevent anything over their heads. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. So digging in, Chase Utley. And first offering is fouled off. Alonso leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ramirez makes the play, and back now at Fenway. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss, strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
It's going to fall for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Good job.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's a 1-run game. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando. Runner takes off. This one popped up right side. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.